I think today's launch has been fantastic. The energy in the room and the commitment. People who have been disillusioned with politics coming along and saying, we want to do it differently, we want to engage. The biggest problem that we've got at the moment is disengagement from politics. And here we are, whole new energy, whole new excitement about the change that we can make. And a fantastic new candidate, Catherine, who's going to be able to go out there and say, look, I'm an ordinary wife and mother. I'm a working woman. I have all those responsibilities. And yet, I feel I can step forward and I can speak on your behalf. What more can you want?
Well, it's really exciting. It's very nice to have this sense of optimism. It's something we can really do. We've got a great candidate. There's a really good atmosphere here, and everyone really is keen to work hard to make this work. I really like the fact that we're talking about local issues, we're talking about education, we're talking about jobs, and it feels like something worth doing.
Everyone feels kind of ready for the next upcoming fight, and it's really refreshing given the general election defeat, given the disappointment of that. I think it's great that we have so many new members, so enthused about Catherine's campaign. I couldn't be happier.
I've worked with Catherine previously on the general election campaign, and she brings an energy to this campaign that we've been missing. So I wish her all the best, and we're all behind her. We're all going to be working hard for her. I was out last weekend in Chepstow. I'll be out again next weekend in Chepstow, and continuing probably every weekend from now until the election. It's not going to stop. We're building and building and building, and it can only be good for Catherine.
It's very nice for me that there's a woman standing and that she has the support of the Fabian Women's Network. It means that there's a maturity behind the decision, and there's mature women who've gone through this and dealt with the issues who are supporting as well. I think that makes a lot of difference.
There's an awful lot of people who not even bothered registering to vote. There's an awful lot of people who say, oh, they're all the same. What we've got to do is make sure that they understand that Catherine is not the same. She's not the old school politician. She's not a long-term politician. She's someone with new energy, new commitment, new ideas, who's going to go out there and fight for people across this constituency.
It's about good targeting, it's about knowing who your voters are and knowing who those people who don't vote, and just making sure you work hard, knock doors, convince them, say this is why it's important to vote. The Welsh Government's in charge of your health, your education, two basic services that most people at some point in their lives are going to rely on or have relied on, and so it's about convincing people why it's important to vote.
The support that our communities get is diminishing day by day, and we have to make people understand that it's not going to get any better whilst we're under Tory control. So they have to understand the only way out is a Labour vote.